my daughter, my son, I am going to do a work in your life that even if I told you, you will not believe. And you know what happened? After he received this promise from God, Prophet Habakkuk gave 3 statements of faith. And it is one of the remarkable statements that is recorded in the Bible. In the next 10 minutes, I am going to go through the 3 statements. These are statements of faith. And I am going to go through with you in the next 10 minutes. And you find that those 3 statements of faith recorded in the 3rd chapter. So if you turn your Bibles to Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 16. This is the first statement that Prophet Habakkuk made. And I'm going to read this to you. And these are the words of the prophet. You know what he said? When I heard, my body trembled. What did he hear? The prophet heard that there is going to be a war in his country. There is going to be a war. The Babylonians are coming to punish the people of Israel. So when you hear about war, what will happen to us? This is what happened to the prophet. And he says here in verse 16, when I heard, my body trembled. My lips quivered at the voice, which means my lips was shaking. My lips were shaking. And then he says, rottenness entered my bone, which means weakness entered my bones, and I trembled in myself. Now this is the statement of faith that he gave. You know what he said? I will rest in God. The prophet said, anything can happen to me, but I'm not going to worry because God promised to me that He is going to do a work in my life. And because of His promise, you know what the prophet said? I will rest in God. What a wonderful statement of faith. And friends, let me tell you this evening, small things can trouble us these days. There is so much of anxiety